This is the Roulette Master, and one of my subscribers, Ed, said that he makes $150 every single day playing with this roulette system, and that is an unbelievable claim. Today we're going to find out if that's the case or not, and it does look really good. Let's see what it does over a long testing period today, and this could be one that could really make you some money in the casino. We're going to place $5 bets on the 4-7 double street and the 28-33 double street to start. We're going to have a $10 bet on the second 12, and then we're going to have a $2 bet on the 0, and the 0 is the jackpot with this system. This is a $22 total bet, and again, Ed says that he makes $150 every single day with this system. Let's find out. All right. It's amazing this came a day after the $200 a day system, but if it's awesome, I'm all on board. Let's see how good it is. And that's an $8 win to start, and Ed says that you win $8 every single time, whether you hit second 12 or a double street, and the 0 is the jackpot. Let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. The key to this is what do we do when we lose, and this is a great progression, and that's another win. That's another $8 win, and we're up $16. We're going to find out today if we win $150 like Ed says he does every day. And he says this is the 0 jackpot, and that's a 32 red, and that is an $8 win. We're up $24 already. But again, the key to this is what happens when we have losses, and I'm going to show you that and everything else that you're going to need to make money with this at the casino, and that is a loss. So when we have one loss with this system, we don't do anything. You can see that dropped us down in profit temporarily, but we're just going to spin again here and see what we get. And the reason that Ed says that this doesn't lose is because it has small setbacks, but you end up with more profit, and I'm going to show you how that works. So we're up $10 right now. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin. And the first thing that you need to know with this is until we have 2 losses, we're not going to adjust the bets at all. That's a 15 black, and that's an $8 win. And like I said before, and we're up 18 now. When you do get one loss and you don't increase the bet, it does set you back slightly. But that's one of the keys to the reason why this doesn't lose. And there's a loss right there. So let's look and see what lost. That was a 34 red. The one before that was a 15, which we won. That means we've only had one loss. So that means we keep the bet the same and spin. Let's see what we get here. Okay, that is a 25 red. And that's a loss. So we had a 34 and then a 25, and you can see that's 2 losses in a row. So we're going to double the bet, and let's go ahead and do that. All right, we're going to go from 22 to 44. Okay, that's a 16 red. Okay, that's 1 win. We're going to stay right where we're at. You can still see we're still minus 10. Let's go ahead and spin. And that's an 8 black. Okay, that's 2 wins in a row. We're only up 6, but we're going to reset back to the base level of 22. And you're going to find out why that's okay as we go through this, because it's the key to the safety of this system. And let's go ahead and place the bets again completely just so you can see them. $2 on 0, $5 on 4-7 double street, $5 on 28-31 double street, $10 on second 12, $22 total bet. So there are small setbacks with this, but again, that is why he says that he doesn't lose, and that's a 15 black. That's an $8 win. He says you can build it right back up, and that's what you're seeing right now. Let's go ahead and spin again here. And he says you don't get 2 losses in a row very often, so those setbacks are small in comparison to the wins. And he says that over time, and that's $22 we're up right now. And here we go. So another system that one of my subscribers says he wins with every day, $150. So we'll see if we get more of these systems after yesterday's $200 a day system. And but this one's obviously different, but doing really well so far. We're up 30. Let's rebet and spin, and we need to know what you're going to need to know what to do. How many wins is it going to take to get you where you need to get? And all that good stuff. We're going to cover bankroll and everything necessary to do well with this in the casino. You can see we're up $38, and Ed says that he wins $150 every day. So let's see how long it takes to get there. That's 11 black. That's a loss. So we're going to take a small setback. We're not going to double the bet. We're just going to spin, and here we go. Let's see what we get here. That is a 20 black. Okay, that is an $8 win there. We're up 24, and here we go again. Let's see what we get on this one, and this one is going to be a 16 red. Okay, that's an $8 win, so we're up 32. We're building it back up again. Let's go ahead and spin again here. And he said the 0 is the big payoff, and he says that is awesome when you hit the 0. Let's see if we get that in this session as well. But you don't have to, but it's there, and it's awesome when it hits, he says. So we're up 40. Let's just rebet and spin. He says it's the 0 jackpot, and here we go. That's a 7 red. And that's an $8 win. We're up 48. Let's go ahead and spin. And I'm starting to see a trend with a lot of these systems where subscribers say they're playing a long time without losing, and they do have small setbacks, just like this one does. But the overall profit is positive, and we're at 56 right now. Let's go ahead and spin. And that's all that really matters, is that you don't lose your bankroll and that you end up making money at the end of the day. And that's a 27 red. A lot of these systems, and there's a loss, so we're not going to change the bet, but a lot of these systems, people think that you can't ever go back further in profit than you were at one time, that you have to always be at the highest level of profit, and that just makes a lot more risk. And that's an $8 win there. We're up 42. I like the idea of it, but keeping your bankroll is the most important thing that you should be concerned of, as long as you're making steady profit, and we're doing that right now. So we're up $50. Again, Ed says he makes $150 every day with this. We're going to find out. That's a 1 red there, and I like to test these out as long as possible so that we can see the good and the bad with every system. You can see that dropped us back to $28 profit temporarily. Let's see if we lose another one here. If we do, then we'll need to double the bet. But that's a 2 black. And we did lose 2 in a row, so let's go ahead and double the bet from 22 to 44 and spin. Here we go. And he says that losing the 2 in a row doesn't happen too often, but when it does, usually you start getting a few wins with all the numbers covered, and that's a $16 win. We're up 22. It's going to take 2 wins to reset, so let's go ahead and get those 2 wins. If we don't get another win, then it'll take 2 more losses to double the bet again. There's 1 loss right there, so we're going to keep the bet the same and spin. If we lose again, we'll need to double the bet again. That is a 25 red. Okay, we lost 2 more times in a row, so this is why we're going to talk about the bankroll here in a second. This is why we have a good-sized bankroll, and here we go. That's a 1 red. That's another loss. Man, that's a lot of losses in a row that we've had. You can see now all of a sudden we're down. We're going to rebet again and spin. If we lose 2 more in a row, we'll need to double again. And then at that point, we're going to have to get more wins to reset. Okay, that's a $32 win. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin. And Ed says that if you do get far down in the progression, it does require more than 2 wins. So let's see what we get here. That's a $32 win. And let's go ahead and spin. That's a 13 black. That's a $32 win. We're at minus 58. Let's rebet and spin. But he says in the short term, when you don't have that many losses, 2 wins and you reset. But if you have a bunch of losses in a row like we did, you'll need to get multiple wins. And that's what we're seeing right now. But we have a lot of numbers covered, as you can see. So after a long dry spell, it's probably well, you hope that you do get some wins after a long dry spell, especially with this many numbers covered. Now we're up 6. Let's get 1 more win here, and then we'll try to build it back up again. That's an 18 red. Okay, and we're up 38. Let's go back to the starting bet now. And here we go. Let's just place the bets out again so you can see them again. We'll put 5 on the 28-31 double street, 5 on the 4-7 double street, $2 on the 0, And we haven't had that 0 hit yet, which would be really nice. And we're going to put a $10 bet. Let me switch that on the second 12. Okay, that's a $22 total bet. Let's build it back up. And Ed says when that happens, you just have to try to get back up again and start building it back up again. That's an $8 win. We're at 46. So it might take us a little bit longer to get to our 150 goal, and he says that sometimes it does take a little longer if you have a bad streak. But the good thing about this system, he says, is that unlike other systems, and let's rebet and spin here after that loss. He said unlike other systems, you don't find yourself incredibly down a ton after a losing streak. So that's an $8 win there. We're up 32. And we're treading water a little bit here, but Ed says that before you know it, you'll go on a winning streak, and then you might hit a 0 as well, and the next thing you know, you're at $150 profit. But that's an $8 win there. We're going to find out today. I like to play and test these systems as long as possible so that we know, what a session at the casino is going to look like for you, and that's a 17 black. That's an $8 win. So we're up 48. Let's see. Let's get to $150 profit like Ed does every day. Here we go. That's a 24 black. The whole key though is that we keep our bankroll. We're up 56. Let's go ahead and spin again. Keeping the bankroll is everything, and that's a 23 red. As long as you're winning a little bit and building it up, and we're up 64 again. So you can see even though we dropped back after all those losses, we're building it back up again. So I'm optimistic. This is a 22 black. That's a win. Okay, we're up 72. Let's rebet and spin again. Okay, that's a 4 black. Okay, so we're up 80. Let's rebet and spin again here, and let's see if we can get up to 100, and then we'll set another goal to get to that 150, and that's an 8 black. All right, we're getting a lot of $8 wins now, and Ed's right. Eventually, we're getting some good spins here after that long dry spell. That's a 19 red. That's another win. So anytime you hit in the second 12, you're winning the $8, and we're up 96. And you never know, we might hit the 0, and then we have our 150 goal right away. Oh my God! No way. Okay, so there's your $50 win instead of 10. Now we're up 146. Now we're almost to our goal. I cannot believe I just said that and it just happened. But don't worry, we're gonna play longer because we've seen a couple areas where where we had some consecutive losses. I want you guys to see how this does over a long stretch here. We're up 154. We're going to keep playing longer because, again, I want you to see the good and the bad with every system. Playing for just 10 or 15 minutes does not show you that a lot of times. So we're going to play longer today. I want you to see what this is like if you're in the casino. And now we're up $162. And I want you to know how to get through the bad times, how to enjoy the good times, and then know how bad the bad times are. And the only way to do that is to test it out. And that's what we do best on this channel. We're up 170. Let's go ahead and spin, and that's what I love about you guys. You guys test it out, put it in the comments. That's what it's all about. Help each other out, and I love that. So let's go ahead and rebet and spin here. If we lose 2 in a row, we're going to double the bet, and then you'll see how much that sets us back and where we need to go from there. That's a 26 black. So that's 2 losses in a row, and you can see that dropped us back to 126. So we're going to double the bet to 44. Now, early in losses like this, we need 2 wins to reset. If we continue to lose, we'll need a few more. And there's another loss right there, but we're not going to double again. You can see it dropped us back to 82. And if we get another loss here, we will need to double again. That's 11 black. That's another 2 losses in a row. We're going to double again. So now we're going to be at 88. Let's go ahead and spin again. And let's see what we get here. We're going to make sure that over the long haul here, we're still back up 150, just like he says he does. Obviously, we made the 150 already, but you want to see a longer period. And let's go ahead and rebet and spin. See if we can get a couple wins in a row here. And here we go. That's an 8 black. Okay, that's a $32 win. We're back up 102, and and this is the setback I was talking about. We're gonna place the bets back out again, and we're gonna take a small hit, and we're just gonna know that we're gonna build it back up. So we're putting a $2 bet on 0, 5s on the double streets, and 10 on the second 12, and you can see it dropped us back to $102 profit, but that's okay because we're going to build it back up again, and it's it keeps the bankroll safe by doing that. You can see we would have lost the next bet, but we didn't because we did what was smart and reset. So let's go ahead and rebet and spin. If we lose 2 in a row here, we'll increase. But Ed says that if you get back in profit after a losing streak, you just want to build it back up again and protect the bankroll that you have. There's a win there at $8. We're back to $88 profit because of those losses, but let's see if we can get some more wins in a row here. There's one right there with a 21 red, and we'll take that $8 win. We're up 96.
No more bets.
All right, let's go ahead and spin again here and see what we get. That's a 28 black. Okay, that's another $8 win. We're building it back up again. We're back up 104. It'll be interesting to see, after a good test today, where we end up. And I can't wait to see. That's a 10 black. Because obviously this system cycles a little bit up and down. Obviously you want to cash out when it cycles up. But today we're testing over the long haul to make sure that we know what to expect when we take this to the casino. And that's an $8 win. We're up 90. We're going to rebet and spin. Again, we're only doubling after 2 consecutive losses, not after 1. That's why sometimes we have small setbacks, but that's okay. There's a loss there. Let's spin again. If we lose this one, we'll double the bet. That's a 33 black. Okay, that's a win. Okay, so we're up 76. You can see we took a little bit of a hit there. Let's build it back up again. Here we go. That's a 5 red. Okay, another $8 win. We're up 84. Let's see how many wins we can get in a row here, and let's see if we get another 0 jackpot like Ed talks about. That's a 27 red. That's a loss, so we will rebet and spin. If we lose again, we'll double the bet. Here we go. That's a 13 black. We got the win though, so we got another $8 win. That dropped us back to 70 profits. You can see it takes a little bit of a hit when you have losses, but you don't double. But that's okay. That's a win right there on 24 black, and we're going to build it back up again. We're up 78. Let's rebet and spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a 24 black. That's another win. Fantastic. So now all of a sudden we're back up 86. And like I said, this system cycles, so you have to cash out when you're up. But we're testing the ups and the downs today, and that's what we're going to do. And but I like what I'm seeing. We're up 94. I like that we've been pretty much up the entire time, except for a very small portion of this. That's a good sign with a roulette system, and that's a 28 black. And let's talk about bankroll next. We're up 102. Let's rebet and spin. So this is a $2,000 bankroll system, and that's a 19 red. Bankroll is crucial in case you do go on a bad run. Now, obviously, you don't need $2,000 most of the time. You can tell we haven't really even been down that much. We're up 110 right now, but you want it there just in case. Now, just remember that you can always, cut all those bets in half. Just make sure whenever you're reducing your bets that you reduce your bankroll at the same proportion. So with any roulette system, we're up 118. You can just use basic math skills, and whenever you cut your bets, you divide the bankroll by the same number as you divide your bets by, and that keeps it simple. People have a bad tendency of wanting to reduce the bankroll and increase the bets. We're up 96. We're going to rebet and spin, and if we lose 2 in a row here, we're going to double the bet. That's a 3 red. Okay, that's a loss. So let's see what we had there. We had a loss on the 10, loss on the 3. It's time to double. Okay, we're at 44. We're going to try to get 2 wins in a row here. Let's see if we can do that. That is a 16 red. That's a win. Okay, so we're up 90. Let's rebet and spin. See if we can get 2 wins here. And that's a 3 red. Okay, that's a loss. We did not get 3. So you can see that dropped us back to 46. So if we have another loss, we're going to double the bet. Let's see what we get here. That's a 17 black. That's a win, though. Okay, that's a $16 win, but you can see it set us back a little bit. Let's go ahead and spin again here and get another win. That's a 12 red. Okay, that's a loss, though. So we're going to rebet and spin. You can see that dropped us back all the way down to 17, I think is what I saw there. But we'll build it back up here again. That's a 36 red. That's 2 losses in a row again. So now you're getting, this is what I wanted. I wanted you guys to see worst case scenarios and best case scenarios. And I hope you're seeing both of those and how to deal with them today. Let's deal with this issue at hand. And that's a 16 red. That's a win. Okay, so we're up 6 now. Let's rebet and spin. And let's see if we can get a few wins in a row here. That's another loss, though, 36 red. So we're not going to double the bet right away. If we lose 2 in a row, we're going to double the bet. Then we'll check our balance after this one. But we're going to play smart, and we're going to make sure we don't lose our bankroll with this system. And then we can always build it back up. So there's a win right there at 32. We're going to rebet and spin. We're going to stay at this level till we get back, closer to not back to session profit, but so that we're happy with where we're at, and then start building it back up again. So let's rebet and spin. So if you get a bunch of losses, you just have to try to get a few more wins than 2. And that is a 33 black. And a lot of times you do that because there's so many numbers covered. You can see we're at 88 right now. But as soon as you get back up where you feel like you can get back to your goal for the day without too much work, then you go ahead and reset. So we're at 46. Let's try to get one more win before we restart. Here we go. That's an 8 black, and we got it. So let's reset the bets now. We're up 78, and let's build it back up to 150 again. So let's just put the bets back out there again. And let's go ahead and do that. We're going to have a $10 bet on second 12 and $5 bet on the double streets. $22 total bet, and let's build it back up again. Let's see what we get here. That's a 35 black. That's a loss, but we're not going to increase. Again, it only increases after 2 losses. So here we go. That's a 12 red. That's 2 more losses in a row. So we're going to double that bet again from 22 to 44, and let's see if we can get some wins now. Okay, that's a 31 black. Okay, that's a good one, but we need at least 2. Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's another one, 13 black. Okay, we're up 66, and we're going to drop back to 22. We're not going to be greedy. Let's place those bets again so you can see them. 5 on the 2 double streets, and 10 on the second 12, and then $2 on the 0. And obviously, it's a great time to cash out when you hit 0 like we did earlier. Obviously, that got us to our goal earlier, and that's an 8 black there. That's a nice $8 win. We're up 74. So Ed says a lot of times when he finally hits the 0, that gets him to his goal. And if not, it gets him closer to his goal. And then he knows that it's about time to cash out for the day and take his $150 home. So we are up 82. Let's rebet and spin. Here we go. We almost hit the 0 there. That's a 26 black, and that's a loss. So we're going to keep the bet the same and spin again. That temporarily dropped us back to 60. But this system's all about bankroll management, and there's another loss right there. So you can see we lost 2 in a row. We're going to double the bet from 22 to 44 and spin. Then we'll check our balance again. Let's see if we can get this built back up to 150. But there's another loss on 36 red. Again, I wanted you guys to see, how this system does when you have a lot of losses in a row, and we're going to find out again right now. Let's test it. That's a 10 black. It's another 2 losses in a row, so we're going to double the bet again, and then again. Now we're finally down, and we're gonna build it back up again. Here we go. We should get some wins here before long, and that was 0 would have been real nice there, but that's a nice win with 15. We'll take it, and let's rebet and spin. Again, all these systems that that protect the bankroll all have minor setbacks, and they seem to cycle. And there's a loss right there, so we're going to rebet and spin. If we lose again, we're going to double. And then you just have to be patient. Use your bankroll to your advantage, and then cash out when it's time. But there's another loss right there. So that's 2 losses in a row. We're going to double the bet to 176. And again, this is why I play for long periods of time, so that you can see the good and the bad with every system. And boy, that would have been real nice to hit the 0 there. But we got the win, so that's good. And let's rebet and spin. See if we can get some consecutive wins here. Obviously, a 0 would be nice, but you don't have to hit the 0 with this system to do well. But it definitely helps. And that's a $64 win. You can see if we get one more of those, we'll at least be back in the positive again. Then we can build it back up. Here we go. All right, 24 black. There we go. That's a $64 win. Let's rebet and spin. And again, after a bunch of losses, it takes more than 2 to get yourself back in position. Hit the 0. Oh, yes. All right. I could see that one coming. That's a $400 win. Now we're up $398, and that is what it is all about. Wow, that was fantastic. So let's see what our bets were there. We were at 176 after doubling. Boy, that really made the 0 pop out there. And then now we're going to go back to 2 on the 0. Boy, that was a lot of fun. He said that would eventually happen, and and I was waiting for it. That is awesome. So it that $150. Obviously, this is a high point because this system cycles at $398. You want to cash out now, but we're going to keep playing a little bit longer. Again, I want you to see the good, the bad, the ugly, everything, and let's see if this continues, or if it goes higher than this, or if it dips back down again. I'm very curious, and we're up $406 now. Let's go ahead and spin, and boy, that was awesome. That's the 0 jackpot, and that's a $22 loss. We'll rebet and spin. If we lose again, we'll double the bet. Here we go. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that, mainly because I could see that it was going to hit the 0, and at least I thought it was. It looked like it was, and it went right in there. That was awesome. Again, this is a $2,000 bankroll system, and you can adjust that by always use math skills to adjust your starting bet. Just divide the bankroll by whatever your bets are. You can do that with any roulette system. We're up $400 now. Let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. Ed's probably loving that right there. That's a 7 red. All right, that's an $8 win. Let's rebet and spin. And I just really appreciate everyone sending their systems in every day. You guys keep the channel going strong, and I just love the search for the best roulette system possible each and every day. And I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. If you are enjoying it, please like and subscribe to the channel. We just hit 50,000 subscribers, and let's keep it growing. The more people we have in here, the more comments we're going to get, and better systems we're going to get sent in every day to test out. And that's awesome. We're up 424 now. Let's go ahead and spin. And I just love how a lot of people in the community are helping each other out with their questions, and I love seeing that as well. So there's another $8 win. We're at 432. Let's go ahead and spin. So if you've been watching the channel for a while but haven't subscribed, please subscribe and give it a like, and it helps the channel grow. And I tell you what, there's so many people in this community that can help you in the comments, and a lot of really smart people that even have other channels like Kentucky White. So we're up 440. Let's rebet and spin. And Sonny has got a lot of knowledge as well. He's been in the casino industry his whole life pretty much. A lot of really smart people on the channel. There's so many, I can't name them all, but you guys are awesome. So I just love testing these new systems out every day. And that's at 34 red. And I'm really excited about yesterday's win $200 a day system as well. So we're not going to increase after that one because it's just one loss. But if you haven't seen yesterday's video, win $200 a day, go ahead and check that out as well. And that's a 27 red. Okay, that's 2 losses in a row, so we're going to double the bet. You can see where that dropped us down to 404 profit, but that's pretty awesome. And here we go. That's a 19 red. Let's see if we can get 2 wins in a row. We're at 420. Let's spin again here. And here we go. That's a 10 black. Okay, we lost that one, so we're going to keep the bet the same and spin. If we lose 2 in a row, we're going to double. That's 11 black. Okay, we did lose 2 in a row, so we're going to double again from 44 to 88. Let's see how much it drops us back this time and see how we recover. Again, it's all about seeing how we do with adversity with these systems. That's what maintains our bankroll, and not being greedy and knowing how to manage it. Let's spin again, see if we can at least get 2 wins in a row here. Okay, and that's a 34 red. I believe that's a loss, and it is. So we're going to rebet and spin. You can see that dropped us back to 276 temporarily here. Let's build it back up. That's a 7 red. Okay, that's a win. So we didn't have 2 losses in a row, but that dropped us back to just over $300 profit. Now, obviously, the better you do, the quicker you can reset, and it's up to you how much risk you want to take once you get past that level. We're up 340. Let's try to get one more win here. Here we go. That's a 29 black. Okay, let's go ahead and reset now. I know we're not back to 400 again, but that's okay. Remember, this system cycles, so we're just at this point we're just going to go back to 5, 5, 10, and then 2 on the 0. And here we go. Let's go ahead and spin. And but yeah, it cycles up and down. You want to cash out when you cycle up, obviously. And I hope you really enjoy that. How much safer it is because we're not risking everything to stay at the profit level that we were before. Just be patient and use your bankroll to your advantage, and cash out when you're at a high level. So that's an $8 win. We're up 388. Let's spin again, and here we go. We'd almost hit 0 there. That's a 26 black. That's a loss, so we'll just rebet and spin. If we lose again, we'll double the bet. All right, here we go. That's a 22 black, and we got the win. Okay, so we're back up 374. We'll just rebet and spin and see what we get here. I think you're getting a good idea of how to play this. That's a 27 red. That's a loss, though. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin. And we've seen a lot of the ups and downs and how to deal with them. And I hope you're getting a good feel for how this cycles. And there's a win there, which stops the 2 in a row. We're up 360. And then you just rebet and spin again. You take little hits here and there. You cycle up and down, and hopefully cash out when you're cycled up. And that's a $22 loss. We'll rebet and spin. We lose again. Obviously, we'll double the bet again. And that's a 33 black. But we got the win. So we've been cycling up and down, and I hope you enjoyed this system by Ed. This win $150 every single day by Ed, and he also calls this the Jackpot Zero. So if he sent this into roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's where everybody sends their systems. If you're new to the community, that's where we send them, roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. I test a new one every single day of the week at 7 a.m. Central Time. Then it's your guys' turn to test them out and share in the comments what you think about the system, good or bad. That really helps everyone in this community out so much. You won't believe how much you can help everybody by sharing the results of your testing. And then if you do decide after your testing to take it to the casino, share your results there too. And it really makes the community stronger. And again, I really appreciate all of you guys out there that are helping people in the community in the comments. And I think that's fantastic the way the community is growing. We just hit 50,000 subscribers. Let's get it to 100,000 and make this roulette community as big as we can. And that means the best roulette systems will get sent in each and every day, and that's what I look forward to. I really enjoy it. And again, if you're enjoying the channel, please like and subscribe. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.